Hi, my lovely people. Ooh, we gonna get right into this one. Baby, it was the kiss of death. Oh my goodness, my goodness. When I tell you you can't make this up, what a birthday blowout, literally. What a birthday blowout, okay? Let's get into it. So Jasmine and Chris, they taking a road trip. They're going up to where his best friend lives and they're going to hang out as couples. It's going to be Chris, Jasmine, then Chris's best friend and his wife. And they're all supposed to have a wonderful time. So Jasmine says that she's vlogging the whole time that they're out on their birthday excursion. But for some reason, she decides, okay, I'm going to hit the live button while we're at this restaurant. I'm going to talk to you guys for a few minutes. And when I tell you that 9-minute live had more action in it than a 2-hour live that she has ever done. Because when I tell you Chris was given the side eye stare, the eye rolls, and the disgustingest looks, baby. So Jasmine is sitting there, right? And they ordering their food and yada, yada, yada. And she's just having a conversation and we can't even see Chris. So she says, she says, baby, come over here and sit by me so they can see you. He don't say nothing. Then she said, well, I'm going to come sit by you. Then you just hear a sigh like, really, Once Jasmine goes to the other side of the table, baby, the look on Chris's face was like, who farted, who burped, who came, why are you here? He was sitting there playing a game on his phone, rolling his eyes. He wouldn't look at her. He wouldn't talk. When he did look up at the camera, he gave a dirty look. And then on top of that, he started picking his teeth like, eh. Did y'all see him picking his teeth like, oh, I don't want to be around here? It was so blatant, disrespectful. I don't know what else to say. People in the comments were saying things to Jasmine like, oh, he's sick of the paparazzi. Oh, he's tired of being on camera. And she's like, no, he's not. You like it, right, babe? And he doesn't even say anything. And then all of a sudden she says, just give me a kiss, babe. Chris turned around like, what did she just say? She stuck her face and puckered her lips up and was there for 20 to 30 seconds. And then he pecked her on the lips. And she turned around and smiled like he had just gave her a diamond ring. Baby, baby, when I tell you, you can't make it up. You cannot. So I'm just like, Jasmine, really? Jasmine, really? If you cannot tell, everybody see, look, a lot of people are trying to say when he turns the camera on that maybe he acts like that because he doesn't want to be on camera. He doesn't. First off, not wanting to be on camera maybe can be understood. YouTube is messy. But let me tell you something. That's not Chris's problem. Chris is like kind of to me like a wood. He's sending signals to the other woman. Like if I see her roll my eyes, show I'm not into her, then my side woman, you know, the one that took my truck and got repoed and I was over there bouncing my balls around, that one, then they will be like, oh yeah, he doesn't like her. I see how he looks at her. That's right. It's like he's sending a signal. He's an arrogant person. Let me tell you, when he met Jasmine, he went from 0 to 10. And I ain't talking about looks. I'm talking about financial. When she met him, he didn't have a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out of, okay? So, just think. What has it been? A year or two now? Boy, he done moved up. He went from being homeless to having a home. They move into and a home was an apartment. Then they move into a bigger home and they get a house. Then he gets a truck. Then, you know what I mean? Like, he's got money in his pocket. He's got an Apple Watch on. He's got an iPhone. He is doing the damn thing. He has a woman that praises him like a god. She gets over there and cooks him greasy spaghettos and everything else. He is worshipped by Jasmine. So he has now got to come up, and that's all he has been looking for. But baby, I'm going to tell you something. I don't care if it's a camera, you don't want to be on YouTube, whatever. First off, he knew when he met you what you did for a living. And when he thought he was going to make him a few extra bucks and everybody was going to leave him alone, he got over there on Extra Jazz and Chris and was charcoaling up some meat now, wasn't he? He was over there talking all this and calling people peasants. He just didn't realize what was going on in YouTube. He didn't realize that he would get drugged for filth because of the fact that he was over there running his yap. Then he decided, okay, well, I don't want to, I don't want to be on here. They got nicknames. They calling me hips and everything else. I want to be gone away from YouTube. So the thing about it has nothing to do with that. He's just not into you. Let's just cut it right out. He's not into you. He's into your money, of course. He's into your home, of course. He's into the fact that you and Mama Dukes had to make that car note shaking, Milo, and rude. Because I'm going to tell you something. We all know that, like she said, oh, Chris paid for it, but my mom helped me get it. That means that your mom had to co-sign because both of your credits were in the dump and y'all went to a buy here, pay here. And so therefore, he's going to stick around and pretend to like you just until the thing is paid off. And then he might boot, scoot, and boogie on down the road in his truck. Because, see, this is the thing. When a man can get away with anything, why leave that woman? Why? He's play on player. He literally is getting away with everything. And I saw this and it was a good one. I have a question to all the people that sent cash apps to her for her birthday. Do you guys all feel some type of way knowing that she takes him on a road trip with y'all money? That's a good question because we know he has no job. See, that's the thing. Jasmine will invest in her man before she would invest in her children or anything else. And then I seen the other comment where someone said, does she just not understand that he's just not into her? No, she doesn't. She doesn't understand it. I don't understand how, and let me just say this. We all want love, right? That's just a human thing. That's a human nature. That's a human being. Everybody wants love, affection, whatever. But Jasmine does not care what kind of love and affection it is. That's the sad part. She doesn't care if, it's just that you watch a movie with her and then the next day you can cuss her out. She doesn't care if you go and you help her cook dinner and then the next day you disappear for 5 days and she's laying on the floor claiming she's got COVID, but she's really heartbroken, lost, and delusional. That's the kind of thing that Jasmine doesn't understand. Because, baby, if he did not show that he did not care, and how quick was she to make an excuse for him? Did y'all notice that? Oh, Chris is like that TikTok video, where the husband's on the toilet playing the game and takes forever. Girl, he wasn't on no toilet. He was at dinner with you and he was playing the game. He was with dinner with you and he was looking down to the ground and trying to get everything going. He was not interested in the game he was playing. It was that he was just not interested in what you was selling. Period. Point blank. He was ready to get up out of there. He was ready to bounce. He didn't want to be seen with you. I just wonder, y'all, how she did with the friend. Because, she said the night before that his best friend and a wife, and then she even admitted that she has no friends. She said, I had to just realize I need to get out with real people. And I really wanted to get out with a couple. It was good to be out with real people. I kick it with y'all on YouTube, but I needed to be around real people. I said, what? Well, what? Y'all, I can't make it up. Y'all, she has no friends, no life. It's all Chris. And see, this is my other thing with it too. Why every time y'all go somewhere, it always has to be something that is chosen by Chris? Once again, the vacation was supposed to be her birthday, but it was a come up for Chris. He gets to go see his friends. He gets to go hang out with his friends. He gets to go and mingle and do everything else. And Jasmine is just a tag along. But if that's what she wants to be, let her be it. But y'all, I had to give my 2 cents on it. We will go live and talk about this some more later. I will talk to y'all later.